nice to feel the energy of the team after that victory. They worked hard. We talked about putting effort in and working all week long, and obviously the first half we just, you know, the energy wasn't quite there. We were a step behind on some loose balls, and you know, at halftime they came out and they turned it around, and they didn't give up. You know, reminded me of, you know, the past a little bit where they had it inside to bring, and they brought it the second half, and players stepped up, and when we needed big plays, we made them, and that's what we're going to need all year long. And it was good to have that happen in the second half and really turn that game around and never give up. So you know, I think it was a team effort. I think everybody was involved. They did their part. We certainly can get better still, but I think if we play with that energy level, it will be in much better shape that we had in that second half. So you know, we'll bring that to our next opponent.
Questions for Coach B and players?
Coach, what did you tell your team at halftime?
I don't know. I wanted to smash something. There wasn't anything to break, so I tried to stay calm and tell the players to look inside and challenge themselves to be better than they were, and step up and have the courage to make a play and make something happen. And they did.
What happened to change the tempo in the second half?
They just, you know, kept believing, and they worked hard. And they got some draw controls, you know, one of the draw controls in the second half, which was key when you're playing a team that's playing stall lacrosse and possession lacrosse, trying to hold the ball for 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time. You need that possession of that ball. And then, you know, we scored on some of our opportunities, and I think, you know, their goalie played outstanding, 10 saves, made it tough on us, you know, and you know, we gutted it out, and you know, as I said, players dug down deep and made some big plays when we needed them. That was a big difference.
How big was it to get back on track in
Oh, it was a huge game. You know, Florida's going to be #1 in the country, with Northwestern going down, and you know, that just makes it that much more exciting to be able to go in there and have an opportunity to play, you know, the #1 team. We've been there. It didn't go that well for us, so now we got a chance to play spoiler. So you know, we'll get back to work and focus on them this week.
Coach, start of the last 2 games, you guys have gone down 4-0 and 3-0 today. Just how do you kind of combat those slower starts that you've been having lately?
You know, I look at a game as 2 halves, and I think they did kind of combat that in the second half. They didn't go and let it repeat, and that's what happened against Maryland. We started out in that second half, and we let Maryland jump all over us again. This time we didn't let it happen. You know, and we made a run, and then they made a run, and we responded again. And like I said, players stepped up and got the job done.
And then for Kelsey, the defense seemed to step up and kind of limited the number of shots you saw in the second half. Just can you address that defense a little bit, and just what changed for them to keep Virginia from shooting?
I think definitely in the second half our defense played outstanding. We knew what their offense was going to do, and in the first half we were there. We were just kind of like a step behind. So I think talking at halftime, we told them that we got to take it personal. We got to protect our house. We got to protect the dome. We can't fall 2 games in a row in the dome. And our defense just stepped up, dug deep, and took the ball away when we needed it. Made big plays.
And then you guys got on I think it was a four goal run there. Just what was clicking on the offense in the second half that was just not there in the first?
I think we went to goal a lot more, and obviously our shot selection was much better than right to the goalie stick. So you know, I think we just took a breath, and because this happened last year against the goalie, she played outstanding. She's an outstanding goalie. You know, we just have to hitch it very.
I just think that in this first half, we played a lot of defense, and as an attacker, I have a bad habit. I'm sure everyone else feels the same way. Is as soon as you get the ball, you want to do something right away. And I think by us doing that, we sometimes made bad decisions. And although there may have been shots that were there, we just played 5 minutes of defense. So, you know, I think if it wasn't a goal, perfect opportunity for a goal, maybe next time we'll settle it down, make sure we have that perfect opportunity. But I think in the second half, we really noticed when we had better opportunities and maybe pulled it out when we were not so sure.
I was looking for you were also. How hard is it for the offense to get going when Virginia played so they were?
I mean, it was pretty hard. I think we're going to see that a lot, and we've played Virginia every year for a while now, and that's their style of play. We were expecting it, and you know, it's a hard team to play against, but our team really likes to run and gun and feed off of energy and stuff, and they really are good at taking the wind out of your sails when you're playing. So it's really sometimes frustrating, and that's what they want to do to catch us on our heels, you know. So it's a tough way to get the offense going, but I think after we really just sat back, took a deep breath, we were able to refocus.
Melissa, you had that goal to take the 9-8 lead there. What were your emotions after you scored that goal?
I mean, I was pumped. I just wanted to kind of break that Virginia curse. That's all that was going through my mind the whole game was we got to break the curse. So 8 years, and now we finally did it.
How nice is it for you guys to come back after that loss to Maryland and get this win?
Awesome.
I mean, like, it was a big win for us. We just never really gave up. I think, like, going into the game, we really had the momentum on us after working really hard this week, and we weren't gonna like let anyone come in here and beat us again. So we knew that, like, even when we were down 4 goals or whatever, we never gave up.
Any other questions?
Coach A, if you just talk about Alyssa's play as a leading goal scorer tonight.
You know, Alyssa, you know, she's got that killer instinct. You know, she wants to. She's not afraid to go to the goal and make something happen. And I think that we needed that. We were playing tentative in the first half. She got us on the board with a couple goals to get us at least going, knowing that we could score against this defense. And then, you know, we needed in the second half. You know, she's willing to go, take some chances, and that's what we talked about. And you know, that's what good leaders do. They step up and show you it can be done. So then our other players, you know, feel comfortable, you know, taking more chances and opportunities to score. So she did a great job.
Anything else for coach or players? Okay.
Thank you.